Welcome back to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Today's episode is powered by Perfect Sports Nutrition. Today's video is a preview of the workouts and lessons that you will get at bazookatraining.com. If you like it, head over to the website bazookatraining.com, sign up, and get all these workouts. There's over 300 to learn from. All right, let's get into today's video. Boom! Welcome back to bazookatraining.com here in the sparring drill section. Today, we're focusing on my favorite range of fighting, which is called head-to-head, the close range. The range just from your boxing, all of a sudden, you're head-to-head. So it's a little bit of a basically close mid-range. I would consider the ranges of mid-range being more out here, okay? Head-to-head, we're talking right here. It doesn't have to be physically head-to-head, but you're in the range where you can hit your uppercuts and hooks, and it's just before clinch range, okay? So this is that head-to-head range, which is very important. Now, in Thai boxing and a lot of MMA stuff, what's gonna happen, even in kickboxing, because we have small clinches, right? What happens now in this range, a lot of fighters don't like to be here, so they throw their combination and they either exit all the time or they come in and they clinch up right away because they don't want to stay in that range. But when you get good in that range, all the top fighters are comfortable in this head-to-head range. So this video, I'm going to try to give you 3 different drills that you can practice to get comfortable here in this range. Now, the main thing here, again, I'm going to speed it up because obviously this is a big curriculum here and a lot to learn. But the main thing in this range is understanding that you don't have many straight punches. So the first thing here is just finding combinations to be able to attack from here. Now, you could still attack with your low kicks and stuff like that, but that's a whole separate video because I don't want to sit here and head-to-head. Usually from here, I either wait to mat exit, I'll chop the legs, or I'll throw a combo, push and back attack, or if I want to exit myself slightly, I could still attack the legs. But the main thing here is understanding and being comfortable with punches. So the way we do it now is we sit in this range, and usually I pick a combination. Now, because it's hooks and uppercuts, my favorite combo of all time in head-to-head is lead hook, rear uppercut hook. You got to think. It gets the guard, helps you split the guard. Very nice. Good combination work on the inside. So what we do here is we go combo back and forth. So I'll go hook, uppercut, hook. Matt throws hook, uppercut, hook. See? But why this range is important? Because we usually don't deal with uppercuts and having to block them well, right? So when Matt throws his hook, I can shell. I can block here and catch. I could even go hook, block here as long as my hands stay up. Very close, because I can still move my head in this range, right? So even if Matt throws the hook, uppercut, I can still slip and create an attack here. But ideally, we would want to be comfortable blocking with the guard. So when you're here, we go back and forth, Matt start, and then I can come back and counter using different forms of defense here if I want, catching different ways. And then even here, you know, a lot of people like the Philly shell. I don't overly love it for kickboxing because the bladed stance, but you can. If Matt's going really hard on the body and I'm good with my shell, right, I can sit here and be able to defend them. Hook, slip, boom, right, staying inside with the Philly shell. But let's work on structure up top, okay, with the high guard. So drill 1, pick some combinations and go back and forth. I would start with set combinations, right, like we just did. And then even it can be level changing combinations, 3 hooks, right? Head, body, head, right? And then from here, you start building in more freestyle, okay? So it doesn't matter what I throw, Matt just has to block them, okay? So we start mixing in different combinations, okay? Okay. And that would be your first side. Now, you notice head-to-head, we don't really want to sit there and just go back and forth. So drill 2 is how we get a little bit more creative. So now even from here, with the same combination, right, I could even pick hook, uppercut, hook. I'm going to take a little angle now so my uppercut comes in, I can split the guard. Or I can do double hooks here to take small angles to get to the body and the head. So that's the first thing. So Matt will come back. He'll use his punches to create an angle. He's still inside. I might even come off this way, but I'm still staying head-to-head, okay? Going in. Now, ideally, when I do this drill, is I want to set up a combination central first because he's waiting for something. I want to blind the eyes. So I might throw my first combination to blind the eyes, and then I take my angle to attack, okay? So I blind the eyes, I take my angle to attack, okay? So blinding the eyes, central first, getting them to high guard, and then taking your angle is gonna be a little bit better, okay? So that's drill 2. So Matt goes here, hard centered one, then he takes his angles, mixes body and levels. You can do it as a flow drill, you can go back and forth, but creating the angles in the head-to-head is just gonna help you land more successfully, okay? So the idea is here, if Matt's shelled up, we call this T-stancing, okay? So right now our feet are here. I wanna come on this position. So my feet make the letter T with Matt's feet, and this way I can power punch from this position. Same thing here, boom, okay? Attacking off of here. Now, the last part of hand fighting from head-to-head in head-to-head range is the hand fighting, okay? So, from this position now, after I attack, I can use hand pins to get to it, right? So if I pin the hand to be able to create. So here, I'm holding that pressure here, okay? And I could hold the hands here, okay? It's not really clinching. These are called hand pins, hand frames, okay? And you can sit on the inside. Even sometimes here, I might create this nice little frame here and to attack off here. I'm defending punches here. Now, I could also come, adjust my hand positions, and create my angles with the hand pins. So that is one of the more important parts. Now, say I don't know and I can't control Matt. Sometimes I might even pin his hands here. And then from here, I pick an angle. Here, pick an angle, okay? I'm not really clinching. I'm just pinning the hands. His hands are out here, I'm pushing them towards his center line, okay? But a lot of times, like always, I set up a combination first to get his guard up, and now once the guard is up, right, I can create different angles using the hand pins. Now, the nice drill here that I like to add is just start very slow. Even from here, the main ones I like to use is hooking, or what I might even throw a hook or an open hand slap. As I open hand slap, I hold it there as a pin, and then I angle shuffle my feet, and I create that angle, okay? So that's the main ones you gotta learn. Pin, angle, and then create your attack. Now, even when I'm inside, I could pin, open up, but now I'm angling as a southpaw. That is my favorite, right? So if I come in here, pin, angle off as a southpaw as well. Or I could sit here, maybe frame here, stay in my dominant stance. This is still considered a nice frame. So whether I circle out this way to attack, or maybe I come here, use a hand pin frame to go pull the guard out, I could still attack using the frame. So the idea here, Matt will come back a little bit, is just use those hand position, hand fighting to be able to attack. He's not exiting, he's still controlling my hands. And that is the way you're able to get around, stay central, and still attack. If you just sit there central like this, say Matt just sits here, what happens? Boom, knees to the face, uppercuts, right? It becomes very predictable if you stay in head-to-head range shelled up like that. And every video, I'll always say, avoid being shelled up in mid-range. As soon as Matt gets shelled up, boom, he's done. I'm angling, I'm finishing him, I could take him down, I can elbow through the guard, I can give him some big damage. So the key is try to avoid being shelled up in the first place. So if you're not winning in that head-to-head range, as soon as you feel that pressure, exit out, you know, boom, I just create my exit and try to keep the fight long. Don't stay in that range if you're not dominant, because someone who's dominant in that range could really put a big beat down on you from there if you get shelled up. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's episode here at bazookatraining.com. Make sure you share with your friends, but not your opponents, or share with them and help us out here to get our subscribers up. All right, we'll see you next time here at bazookatraining.com. Welcome to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA online training. I'm Bazooka Joe Valtellini, the owner here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Over the past year, I've designed and created a website to teach Bazooka curriculum at home and across the world. The purpose of this website is for you to, one, hit your fitness and health goals, all while learning world-class martial arts instruction from me. The beautiful thing about this website, it's geared for all levels. So if you're learning martial arts for the first time as a beginner, we help you progress into the bigger stages. And if you're a pro fighter, guess what? We have different fight concepts for you to improve your tool set and your skills in the ring or cage. As the fastest rising kickboxing world champion and a lifelong martial artist with over 30 years of experience, I've been able to combine my passion for martial arts and teaching to create this website. This website is going to give you some of the tricks, secrets, and inside look at some of the training I use to win my world title. Once you subscribe to this site, you're going to be getting weekly training videos and tutorials that you can do from anywhere. The sections are broken up into 3 parts. The first is bag workout. So if you have a bag at home or at your gym, you can use these workouts to supplement your training. The second is at-home workouts. A lot of us don't have the room for a bag or a bag in general, so these workouts are for no equipment needed and you can do them anywhere. And finally, the tutorial section. If you're having any problems with a specific technique or fight concept that's covered in any of the workouts, go to the tutorial section, learn the technique, and then go back to the workout, and this time, do it with proper technique. One of the added benefits once you subscribe is the forums section, where you can get a more personalized experience where you can ask questions and I'll be able to go in there and answer them. It's all about building a team and a community of martial artists helping each other grow. So subscribe now to get access to all the videos plus more so you can be part of the squad here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA.